Hey, on the channel, we unbox Legend Series 19 D'Lo Brown Chase Edition, and we rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Legends Series 19 unboxing and review. In today's video, we got Legends Series 19 D'Lo Brown Chase Edition, and in the back half, we've got the rankings. We're going to rank Legends Series 19 from my least favorite to my favorite. Get your list together, put it in the comments down below. But of course, for all your WWE wrestling figure needs that are not Target exclusive like this one, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. And of course, D'Lo Brown had the regular edition and the Chase, which we're going to unbox right here in Legend Series 19. Last D'Lo Brown, I think it was Legend Series 52. So it's been quite some time since we've had a D'Lo Brown figure. Man, I'm here for it. I was always a D'Lo fan, as we talked about in that last video of the regular edition. And of course, we're going to unbox this one and we'll compare it to the other D'Lo Legend from this wave. So without further ado, let's get after it. Let's do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. Let's take a look at the packaging. Let's talk about it. Let's unbox it. Let's talk about it. Let's see where it goes from there. We got True Effects. We got D'Lo or D'Lo Brown looking really good right there. D'Lo Brown down at the bottom. Legend Series 19. Elite, of course. Same packaging on the side, same packaging throughout on this one from the regular edition, as we do no WWE Legend logo down low. On the back, we got the tail of the tape, we got the blurb, we got the glamour shot, we got the whole wave, which we unboxed every single one of these. Make sure you check out those videos on the channel if you did miss them. Looking good right there. Let's see what it says about old D'Lo Brown. Titles: Intercontinental Champion, European Champion, and World Tag Team Champion. When Farouk disbanded the original Nation of Domination, he kept only one man by his side as he forged a new brotherhood. The only man he could trust, that man was D'Lo Brown. At first a bodyguard for the nation, D'Lo soon proved to be a force to be reckoned with inside of the ring too, with uncanny high-flying abilities for a powerhouse his size. No doubt, one of the masters of the Frog Splash, him and Eddie Guerrero about the same time, roughly, giving the Frog Splash new life. One in WCW, one, of course, in the WWE. See you later. Goodbye, off to the races there. And then there's old D'Lo Brown in the striking blue, looking really good. We got to free him, though, from the plastic prison. He is locked in at the arms. They don't want D'Lo getting too crazy here. And like I said in the regular review, I like how he's packaged in here. It's got a little personality to it going on. Pull D'Lo out. We got all kinds of hands for old D'Lo. They got all the hands under the sun here. So we're going to start it off with that. See you later. Goodbye. So D'Lo does come with 2 Fists of Fury, 2 pointing hands, and 2 gripping hands. So he's got all the hands you could ever want for D'Lo Brown. Now, of course, this being the Chase, it's all about mixing it up a little bit. I'm going to put different hands between the two. One might wear the hat. One may not wear the hat. One may wear the vest, one may not wear the vest. So I got to figure out exactly how I want to go to market with this D'Lo Brown, that's for sure. But we do get the hat here. The hat is very tight. It is a little hard to get off the first time. I don't know if it's kind of just stuck to the head a little bit there, but it is very cool hat. Of course, we've seen this before. We'll probably see it again eventually in the future. I'm sure we'll get a new Farouk, an updated Farouk one of these days. But definitely looking good in the hat department. Probably take that one off. This one feels a lot less Nation of Domination, more solo career D'Lo Brown to me. You got the blue and black attack looking really good. You got the D on the side of the tights there, of course, for D'Lo Brown. I guess he wore the protector probably in both incarnations. I'd have to go check the images out there, but this might be the one maybe to take the protector off, or was the protector, I don't know. I got to decide which one wears the protector, which one does not. I guess I'll figure it out eventually here. But this one pops a little bit more with that blue and black attack. I really do like the looks of this one, so I am leaning towards preferring this one. We'll see what happens there. Of course, articulation on D'Lo Brown. Man, these shoulders on him, man, they are very, very tight shoulders. There we go. This one was a little bit looser. How about this one? Yeah, very tight shoulders on D'Lo Brown. I don't know if you guys are experiencing that as well, but man, very tight. But he does have tight shoulders, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, hands back forth side to side. Blue wrist tape on this one, looking really good. Arms go all the way around, of course. Head back forth side to side. Head removable. If you need to pop D'Lo's head off for whatever reason, you can do that. He does got the ab crunch, but it is limited by, of course, the big vest protector here, the old Terry Steinbach special, as it's known as. Definitely limiting some of that articulation. Waist articulation. Big old D'Lo splits. He's ready to do that frog splash if he needs to. He's got that going on. We got the thigh cut. Double jointed knees, not pinless. You got the boot cut. Ankles back and forth, side to side. Does he fit on a Ringside Collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles, of course. He does got his black knee pads going on, the black boots, all that fun stuff. Chest protector, silver and black attack, just like we saw with the last one, getting the reuse all over it. Definitely an interesting chase here, and I really do think this one pops a little bit more in the color department. I definitely agree to that. This one is Nation all day. So to me, this is going to be Nation D'Lo. He's going to wear the hat. This one I'm probably not going to use the hat for. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm leaning to right now. Definitely got to mix the hands up. I'm leaning towards leaving the fingers on this one, putting some fist and a gripping hand on this one, maybe to make it just feel a little bit more different in the long run there. But definitely looking good. And of course, Series 52 D'Lo representing right there. And I guess you could put this hat on there maybe, if you really wanted to. If I didn't want to use it for this one, I could throw it on this one. I don't know if that really makes... I don't know. This feels more Nation than this one. I don't know. It really is choose your own D'Lo Brown adventure, really, at the end of the day. Who's going to get the frog splash? That's what we just got to figure out. That's what we got to figure out. But D'Lo, not bad. I can see some people saying, I don't care. I just want D'Lo. It doesn't matter which one. Or, honestly, I got to think the Nation one's going to be more popular at the end of the day. People are going to want that part of their Nation collection, their Nation shelf. There's no doubt about it in my mind there. So there it is. D'Lo Brown. Now we got to turn our attention to the rest of the line. Let's rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. All right, it's time to rank Legends Series 19, the Target exclusive Legends line. It's time to rank them from my least favorite to my favorite, and it's getting tougher and tougher to do some rankings on these, as there is some all-timers in this set, stuff I've been waiting for a long time. But just because I've been waiting for them doesn't mean they're the top of the rankings, if that makes sense at all. And I guess I'll just start it off here. And I'm going to go, we got 5 figures here, almost said 6. We got 5 figures right here. This is probably sacrilegious to some people, but Nation D'Lo is going to be in last place for me. Now, this is like I said, I need him for my collection. He needs to be there mixed in with the Nation. This is a better representation than Elite 52 as far as Nation goes. But it's just D'Lo in this one, and if I had to choose between the D'Los, obviously I like this one more because I think the colors bounce off a little bit better. This one's a little bit drab, a little bit Nation colors. This is D'Lo not being a leader, a guy in a crowd. This is D'Lo off on his own, in my head at least. So this D'Lo is still a great figure, one I would not pass up. Just somebody's got to come in at number 5, and that's where D'Lo Regular Edition does come in. So I'm going to put him at number 5. Then it gets close from there. It's a very difficult decision for me right here. So this is close. And you ask me an hour from now, it might switch around. But I'm going to put Undertaker next. We've had a lot of Undertakers, of course, but I do like this one a little bit because of the Waylon Jennings hat, and I like the duster. This is kind of the evolution almost to Ministry Taker, which was a more preferred Taker for me than the Deadman Taker. I like the tattoo work. I like the little crying eye there. This is not a bad Undertaker figure. I don't know if it's going to be the weak link of the set. Probably not. He'll probably be one of the more popular ones here. But still a good version of the Undertaker for me. I mean, I did a few issues there. The makeup on the face is a little weird. But it's Undertaker in a duster. It kind of is to what to be expected. And this is the kind of figure I could see my dad, who's very ancillary wrestling. I could see my dad picking up his groceries at Target, strolling down the aisle and seeing this Undertaker and saying, you know what? I'm going to add that to my collection. I can see that for a lot of people because Undertaker, a Mount Rushmore name for a lot of people. So he is a tippy-top guy. I think this will be a fairly popular figure. So Taker's right here. Like I said, I could have went either way for the next one. The next one, they could flip-flop in an hour. But I'm going to go Kama Mustafa right here. Out of all the Kama, Godfather, whatever you want to call him, Smoke Train. Do we want to call him Smoke Train? Charles Wright, whatever you want to call him. This is probably the plainest Janus figure of the bunch. I prefer his other incarnations over this one. It's probably his weakest incarnation. But this is one we needed to complete the Nation. We've been wanting this one for a while. So it definitely fills some gaps in a collection. And very excited to see this one. More excited to see this one in the line than the regular D'Lo because we'd had a D'Lo in the past. This is our first time with this Kama here. So Kama Mustafa coming in hot right down here in the middle, I guess we'll say here. But definitely a good figure, but one I could see being a little bit of a peg warmer. We'll see what happens in the future. So now we're down to the final two, and in my mind, it's an easy selection here. I love this D'Lo Brown. I love the black and blue attack. I think it looks really good. Like I said, I'm going to make these two as different as possible. But D'Lo going to come in at number 2. Brother Love going number 1. Now, if you're a kid playing, maybe Brother Love doesn't do a lot for you, but Brother Love, such an iconic part of my childhood, watching my early years of wrestling. I always enjoyed that. I love it when we get suited figures. I love it when we get managers, announcers, personalities, and it just feels different because we do not get those very often. Not a great playing toy, but just a nostalgic toy is this Brother Love. And I don't know when we would ever get another Brother Love figure. It's been a heck of a long time, all the way back to the Jakks Classic days. So there's a lot of childhood nostalgia with this one. A figure we haven't gotten in a long time. And just a character maybe that resonated a little bit more than Kama, for instance. And nothing against Kama. I was all in on the Attitude Era. I was all in on watching this. But when I think of, Kyle, which one did you like better in your wrestling history? Brother Love's going to take the bait on that one for me. I was just a big Brother Love fan. And just a cool looking figure. It is what it is, but it is Brother Love at the end of the day, and they got it right. And I honestly don't think we'll ever get another Brother Love figure. So it's one of those things. Jump in it now while you can, because it's probably not going to circle back around. And if it does, it might be 16 to 20 years from now. So we'll see what happens there. But Legends 19, not the strongest lineup, not the heaviest of heavy hitters, but a lot of good cuts for deep collectors, longtime collectors, to really build out some shelves. We can finally build out the Nation shelf. We can get Brother Love with, The Undertaker, or in his own 80s thing. Whatever you want to do. Have him with Hulk Hogan. Do whatever you want to do with Brother Love. And then, of course, The Undertaker, he always fits a lot of places in the collection. And I guess he is kind of the wing of this Series 19 with the popularity-wise would be The Undertaker. So a pretty good set. Bring on Series 20. Got to think that's coming here in the next month or so. And, of course, we'll break that one down on this channel just like we did Series 19. So in the comments below, let me know your ranking. What ranking would you have on these guys? Let me know in the comments. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content, including early access to videos like these over on Patreon. Tons and tons of videos over on Patreon for everybody to check out. And of course, your best way to support the channel is via the Patreon. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Legend Series 19, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.